Hello, and welcome in to a Sunday stream this time. Hope everyone is doing well. I've had a good weekend myself, so looking forward here to doing a little stream and then getting back into action tomorrow at work. Okay, so yeah, this time we're starting off a new series. We'll see how long it will be, maybe 2 or 3 streams, depending. We're doing The Dig this time, another LucasArts game that came out in, let me double check that. I think it was around 94, maybe. Let's see, release 95. So yeah, a good old point and click adventure again. So yeah, without really any further ado, let's get started. Start that up there. And then switch to there. The start is quite interesting.
Of course I miss you, darling. This is the loneliest place on Earth. Most exciting thing ever happens here is the day when it don't rain.
Movement variation detected. Tracking new object.
Excuse me, darling, I got some work to do.
Calculating trajectory.
What the heck is that? Get on in here, Pete. You got us a big old asteroid on a 3-week collision course with Earth.
Odds are 1 in 1. The Dig.
The asteroid has been named Attila, after the war leader of the Huns, who devastated Europe just before the fall of the Roman Empire. Attila was first spotted in a tracking station in Borneo. According to NASA sources, the probability of impact with Earth is 99%.
5, 4, ignition, 2, 1.
The shuttle is up and away. This is not a mission the shuttle was designed for, but as Mission Commander Boston Lowe said in the press conference last night,
if the shuttle is the last hope of the human race, then it'll have to do the job, won't it? Wait a minute, folks. Let me introduce the landing team. Ludger Brink is a noted geologist. He'll evaluate our data on placement of the nuclear devices.
We have to be accurate. The idea isn't to blow Attila to bits. If we did, some of the pieces would certainly hit Earth with devastating effect.
And now I hardly have to introduce Maggie Robbins to you. She's probably the most well-known journalist in the world.
Maggie, you're famous for having once said that you never put up with censorship in any form. Now you're under NASA command.
Miss Robbins is a reporter by vocation, but on this mission she's...
I think I can answer the question myself, Commander Lowe. Danny, I trained for this mission, and I have work to do in laying the nuclear charges. When I come home, I'll be a reporter and tell you all about it. But during the mission, I'm part of the team, and I will obey Commander Lowe like any good soldier.
That may be the biggest news story of all. Maggie Robbins obeys orders.
In going over your bios, I find that Professor Brink is also a noted archaeologist. While it's well known that Maggie is a prodigy at learning new languages, is this just coincidence?
Not at all. We wanted the best and the brightest for this mission. Dr. Brink and Ms. Robbins are not narrow specialists. They are resourceful, widely educated, and creative thinkers.
Does that apply to you too, Commander Lowe?
My job is to keep everybody alive. I don't have to be brilliant. I just have to be careful. The other two crew members will remain with the shuttle. Ken Borden is the most experienced shuttle pilot we have. Cora Miles is our payload specialist. As you all know, she's a candidate for Congress, but we figured saving the planet is more important than campaigning.
It's cheaper, too.
Any parting message for the people of Earth?
We have exactly one chance. And we've got to do it right. Let all your prayers be with us.
Lamode, welcome in. Happy to see you there. Hope you're doing good. That Kusa has been treating you well. Okay. Good. Glad to hear it.
Come on out, kids. The water's fine.
Robbins here. Going independent.
Let's see if I can
Welcome to the wonderful world
somehow
of space.
remember this.
Don't bump into anything.
I'll be careful, Commander.
Brink here, going independent.
Let's go into the dig.
Howdy, Brink. Welcome to the place where geology and astronomy meet.
A professor once told me, astronomers are geologists with clean hands and a squint.
You going to quote him on that in some magazine, Robbins?
I'm just part of the landing team right now, Commander Lowe.
Hope you get something nice. Okay.
Robbins. Come in, Robbins.
This is Robbins.
See that big tool chest? We call it the Pig.
I've logged 100 hours working with every tool in the Pig, Commander Lowe.
What do you think of our archaeologist, Brink?
I'm very impressed with his experience. He headed the U.S. Geological Survey team that mapped the surface of Venus.
He'll be taking a close look at the asteroid to make certain the detonation points they've chosen are suitable. Everything okay with the Pig?
As far as I can see, Commander.
Getting anything juicy for your first article?
I'm not writing my article right now, Commander Lowe.
Have you looked up at the Earth yet, Robbins?
Oh, is that big blue thing the Earth?
Low out. Low to Brink. Come in, Brink.
Brink here, I read you.
Everything okay with the Pig?
Everything's fine as far as I can see, Commander. Miles can tell you more than I can.
What do you think of our star reporter?
Very unorthodox, bringing a reporter on a space mission. But she is very capable, and she writes interesting stories.
Are you getting a good look at the asteroid, Brink?
I have hardly looked at anything else, Commander.
Happy to set foot on a new world, Brink?
Attila is a very old world, Commander. It is merely new to us.
Well, that's kind of the point of the question.
Low out.
Okay, let's go to the tool chest.
It's the Pig. Payload Specialist Miles needs to use the remote arm to release it. I can't arm that. This key is for the nuclear devices inside the pig.
So almost there.
It's a free-fall NASA tool chest containing this mission's equipment. It's affectionately known as the Flying Pig.
Miles, come in, Miles.
Yeah, Boston, I'm on you.
You wish.
In your dreams.
Ready for the deployment of the free-fall tool chest.
Is the crew clear of the area?
Crew is clear. Proceed.
This is so cool.
Everything fine with the pig, Cora?
Looking sweet, Boston. You just be good to my baby.
Load a landing team. I'm taking the pig down to the surface. Follow me.
You be good to my baby, Boston, you hear me?
We'll be back soon, Cora.
Let's
Try not to
go.
miss me too much. Blow out.
The zero-G digger is a bit indelicate to use with explosives.
Load a Brink. Come in, Brink.
Brink here. I read you.
The explosive charges haven't been bumped or anything, have they, Brink?
Alpha Charge and Beta Charge are both doing fine, Commander.
Blow out.
Let's see, do we need to do anything more with the pig? I don't think so. There's nothing else in here. No. Space.
Let's see if we can clear up old Attila's complexion. Nice and smooth now.
And then...
Shuttle, this is low. We're placing the explosive in quadrant 2.
Acknowledged.
Could you give me a hand with this, Brink?
I'll be right there, Commander Lowe.
Excellent work, Brink. Ken, the charge is set.
Instruments confirmed. Hey, I'm just so proud of you boys.
Okay, let's go to the next one. I don't remember what they said, but I think it's crossover. Oh, thanks, Kansai. Welcome in.
There's a big rock right where I need to plant the nuke.
Let's see if we can use the...
Cora, Ken, I'm jamming the shovel in under the boulder, then using maximum down thrust to pry it up. Does that sound workable?
Well, I'm a little short on data about the tensile strength of shovel handles in zero-G under maximum thrust conditions. In other words, who knows? Might work.
Boss, be careful. If the handle breaks, maximum down thrust will smash you right into Attila. You know the saying, whether the stone hits the glass or the glass hits the stone, it ain't gonna hurt the stone.
Thanks for the encouragement, kid. Brink, if this actually works, the boulder's going to come flying straight at you. Better fly clear.
Thanks for the warning.
It worked.
Looks like it worked.
Now, aren't you glad I made sure the tool chest had a shovel in it? My rule is, if you can pick it up, take it with you, because you never know when you might need it.
I have the same rule, Cora.
Hey, Vaughn.
But I thought it only applied to women in bars. If you can pick her
It's
up.
the little old me.
Careful, Ken. You don't want to find yourself
Hope you
getting
two are
quoted as a
doing good.
sexist pig in Maggie's article. I'm not here to spy on you.
Lighten up, Robbins. They're just teasing you. If they thought you were really a spy, they'd never talk freely on the open frequency.
Okay, let's make ready for the next
No
charge.
need. Target's ready for the explosive charge.
Oh, okay.
Shuttle, this is low. Now placing the explosive on
All
the base of
good
the
here,
asteroid
all good here. I
compartment.
have a little itch in my throat. I've had it since Wednesday, but nothing is happening.
Of course, Commander.
KFC and chilling. Nice.
It's explosive device beta.
Robbins, this is low. Do you read?
Robin's here. I read you.
Kind of strange thinking of nuclear explosives as precision instruments, isn't it?
I think it's a nice change, compared to thinking of them as weapons.
Oh, I see. That's your story angle. Nukes
That's
to save
nice.
the world instead of destroy it.
That's way too long to be the headline.
Hey, thank you, Vaughn.
More
for
likely
the follow.
it'll be Nukes Save World. Or maybe Nukes Blast Attila off course.
I thought it would be space aliens plot to abduct astronauts, destroy Earth with giant rock.
Apparently my career is amusing to you, Commander.
Why is it I can tease everybody on this crew except you?
Because they know you like them, Commander.
I like you, Robbins.
No, you don't.
Low out.
Okay. Where do we need to go for... We need to head back to the spaceship. Or through shuttle. Let's look at quadrant 4 as well and see if we see anything. Oh. No, nothing here. Okay, let's head back to the shuttle. Maybe we need to take the pig with us. Oh no, let's just go to the shuttle. I guess they will tell us if we need a pig.
Let's head back to the shuttle, folks.
Do we need to...
Load a payload, over.
Miles here.
Everything okay with the explosives, Cora?
They're ready to pin the tail on Attila. Just make sure you tie them down right, Boston.
Everything fine with the pig, Cora?
Looking sweet, Boston. You just be good to my baby.
Low out. Borden? Come in, Borden.
I'm here, boss.
Give us the go-ahead on the explosives, Ken.
Arm the firecrackers and let's go.
Alright,
Low out.
forgot to arm them.
Let's head on back to the surface, folks.
I hope we finish up this time.
I'm sorry, Brink. Made a mistake. Okay. Now let's see.
Look at the pretty red light, boys and girls. I'd say this charge is armed.
Here we go. And then over to Quadrant 2 again.
This asteroid has a pair of landing lights now, kids. Stick a fork in us, we're done.
Who writes your material, Commander?
I get it all out of the newspapers, Robbins.
Okay, let's speak to
Gordon. Do you copy?
I'm here, boss.
Both nukes are in place and armed. We made pretty good time, I think.
Come on back home and we'll celebrate with a banquet of food in the tube.
Low out.
Now let's see if we can go back to the shuttle.
Let's head back to the shuttle and watch Attila do the old fire dance. Load aboard, do you copy?
I read you, Low. What is it?
Both nukes are in place and armed. We made pretty good time, I think.
Looks good, boss. Come on back inside for the fireworks.
Confirm everybody inside.
All in, Cora.
All clear payload.
Cora!
All clear, landing team.
All clear, shuttle.
Confirm doors closed.
Doors closed.
And away we go. It's a really good quality for being a game from 95.
Say when, boss.
Do it. Now let's see, is it the big green triangle or the little red circle?
Shut up and push, Ken. My baby's getting impatient.
Here we go. We have detonation, Alpha and Beta.
What are the instruments showing?
Nothing big coming our way.
What's the pig telling us, Cora?
Attila's still in one piece. There's a lot of seismic bounce, some fracturing. We're stable again. Radioactivity in Quadrant 1 is well within the safe range.
What does Houston say, Ken?
Everything's go for a surface walk at your option.
Now let's go, landing team. Let's see what Attila looks like after plastic surgery. Be careful, kids. Attila is more dangerous now than before we tamed him.
Those were certainly profound first words to speak on Earth's new moon.
I'm not making speeches, Robbins. I'm concerned about keeping everybody alive.
Commander, I can collect rock samples later. Right now, I would like to get below the surface down into that tunnel.
We're gonna do it eventually. We might as well do it now. You agree, Robbins?
I'm game for it.
I've called the pig. We'll send it on ahead to light the way.
Remember, any rock may be loose, and any wall may collapse at any time.
Please be careful, everyone. Cora, send down the pig, please. We'll need the light.
Vroom. Here we go. Down into the asteroid.
You see anything unusual, Brink?
It's hard to determine how this tunnel was formed.
It wasn't created by the explosion?
No, it's very ancient. The explosions opened the door, but this tunnel... but not as old as the asteroid.
What does that mean?
I don't know yet. It just feels unnatural.
Creepy.
There are some odd projections near the bottom of this tunnel that don't seem to belong here.
It's the pig.
Odd projection.
I think you're right, Brink. The stone projection isn't natural.
Yes, but what is it doing here?
Oh, not the flashlight. Can we use the shuttle?
I can't use these two things together.
How about the digger?
I may be criticized for it later, but I'm gonna dig out one of these odd projections.
It's your decision, Commander.
Look at this, Brink. This can't be natural.
Definitely not. A metal plate. Definitely an artifact.
An artifact? But who could have put something like this in a tunnel?
Yes, I think it's clear. Wherever Attila came from, there was someone there.
Could this be part of some kind of message? Like the one NASA put in Voyager?
If it's a message, I don't understand it.
Whatever it is, we've got to tell Houston immediately.
Negative, Robbins. I'm clamping down total security as of this moment.
You've got to be kidding.
You've been telling me all along you just want to be an ordinary member of the mission. I've had secret orders all along to look for any sign of alien presence on this rock. And now that we've found it, my instructions are clear. What I want to hear from both of you right now is, I understand, Commander Lowe.
I understand and agree, Commander Lowe. There is nothing to be gained from a premature announcement.
Robbins.
I understand, Commander Lowe.
Ken.
Good.
Ken, Lowe here.
I read you, boss.
Tell Houston that I said Attila's a real Hun.
What? Is that some kind of joke?
Just tell them, Gordon. You'll receive new communication protocols immediately afterward.
Oh, cool. This is like a secret code.
Just think, Cora. You're the only one in Congress who knows anything about this.
Houston says the message is received and they're transmitting new codes.
We're getting back to work down here, Ken. Low out.
So what's this one then?
Brink, I wish I knew what these odd projections are.
I've taken pictures of them for analysis.
I'm giving this baby a little push.
If that doesn't work, Commander, give it a big push.
The plate just dropped down, inside something.
The plate is gone?
Can we push this plate too?
I'm going to push another one.
I wish we could be sure we weren't destroying whatever message they meant us to receive.
It seems to me that if they didn't mean us to push these metal plates, we wouldn't be able to push them.
That's an odd protection as well.
Brink, I wish I knew what these odd projections are.
Yeah.
I've taken...
Well, here goes nothing.
We're with you, Commander.
Going in. More in. Whoa.
So, the asteroid is hollow. Time to update Houston. Load a shuttle. Static. Must be all this rock.
We're cut off. Should we go back outside and call them?
Nah, they can sit tight for a few more minutes while we poke around.
Poke around, poke around. Okay, we need to go back out and find more metal plates. Guess we need to dig out those other two odd projections.
It's another metal plate.
I wish there were some sort of inscription.
And the last one.
We're 3 for 3 here, folks. I've heard of putting a message in a bottle, but never in a big rock.
Let's push some. And go back down. It became a triangle.
What's happening?
I'm moving.
Oh no! The asteroid is going away. Gonna go there and then ban that one. Cool. We're not in Kansas anymore.
I feel like someone turned me inside out twice.
It's a little difficult to move now.
That's because we've got gravity. Planet-type gravity. We're not inside the asteroid anymore. And the pressure is equalized. There's an atmosphere.
Can we breathe it?
Our suits are checking that automatically. Here we are. Yes, it's at least as breathable as the air in LA. Of course, there's always the danger of airborne infectious agents.
I don't think so. Alien microbes should be no threat to us. They have not evolved to make use of our cell structures.
The oxygen in our suits won't last long anyway. I say we take them off and save the remaining oxygen for the return trip.
If there
Exciting.
is a return trip.
Here we go.
The air tastes good.
Surprise, surprise. Attila was a spaceship all along.
A starship, faster than light. We're not in our own solar system. No planet but Earth has an atmosphere like this, and this ain't Earth.
After so many years of bad TV shows and crackpots with phony pictures, here is the real proof. There is alien life.
Load a cockpit, over. Load a payload, over. Yeah, I'd say we're out of range. Way out of range.
I don't see any aliens coming to greet us.
For all we know, It might have been 1,000,000 years since these people sent out Attila, and they long since died out.
I don't know about you, but I didn't pack a lunch.
Or a can of pop.
Well, we might as well look around and learn what we can about this place. We might be here a while.
Let's go.
I guess this isn't a natural geological formation, right, Brink?
Look how close the stones fit, like ancient Peruvian masonry.
So it's primitive.
There was nothing primitive about ancient Peruvian masonry, Commander Lowe.
Brink. How are you doing, Brink?
You mean apart from being trapped on an alien planet with no idea of how to get back?
Yes.
This is a pretty desolate place.
Whoever once lived here, I think they are long since gone. So much dust. Undisturbed except by our own feet.
Can you make any sense of what you see here?
A good archaeologist doesn't expect to make sense of things until he's been digging at a site for years.
We don't have years.
Maybe years are all we have.
I hope you can figure some way out of this place. I don't think we'll be able to climb these walls.
In my years of studying rocks and ancient sites, I learned that sometimes the best way down is up, and sometimes the best way up is down.
Yeah, well, I hope that made sense to you, because it sure didn't make any sense to me. Brink, how does Maggie seem to be holding up?
She seems to be fine, Commander.
I'm okay.
We all have to watch out for each other. Thanks. Robbins, you doing okay?
Oh, I'm fine. This is the greatest story of my life. The only trouble is, I have no way of telling it to anybody.
This place is as desolate as the Midwest.
Almost as desolate as the Midwest.
Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
Yay!
If only I had ruby slippers.
Maggie, does Brink look okay to you?
So far, he looks fine.
I'm okay, Commander. Thanks for your concern.
We all have to watch out for each other. Thanks.
Let's see, we don't have anything else here, so let's...
Where are you going, Lowe?
I was gonna check for water, or some way out of here.
I think we should remain together.
Fine. Follow me.
This is no longer a space expedition, Lowe. This is an archaeological dig. Therefore, I am the obvious leader.
Fine. Whenever we need to dig something up, you can use the shovel. In the meantime, our first business is to survive. Our second task is to get home. We need to work together, and I'm still the commander of this mission.
You don't know any more about surviving on an alien world than I do.
Boston is right, Ludger. He's the one with experience in survival, and we need someone in command. This is no time for a foolish power struggle.
All right, I agree. For now.
Did we have... plants? Yeah.
With my luck, this is probably the alien equivalent of poison ivy. I don't think I'll touch it.
Can we use the shovel?
I'm not gonna dig this plant up.
Okay. Let's see. We have those three, and then... yeah, let's start over here.
Do you
on
think
the
we
big
could climb
screen.
this slope?
No use. It doesn't go up all the way to the top.
The engravings on this wall.
What's
are they
for rack
writing
dinner?
or decoration?
You're asking us?
Let's see. Do we have anything we can do anything with? No. I'm gonna see if I can yeah, turn on text as well. Might make it easier to jacket potato with tuna mayo and
Not
salad.
just
Sounds
plants,
really good.
but creatures too. I'm not an archaeologist, but these look like bones to me.
They sure do. Okay, I need to speed up the text speed. Can't have it that low.
But they are not lying where the animal died. They were placed here. Markers.
Still quite low. Let's push it up a bit.
A grave?
Best guess.
And now a home for those rat-like things.
Eyes.
Something's looking at me. This is light, but it feels as strong as steel.
Let's see. Are you pointing something? No? Can't do anything. Grave. Eyes.
It looks like something is buried here.
Can we use the tusk?
It won't do anything.
The eyes?
It won't do anything.
It won't do anything. Can we dig the grave?
What? Are you just going to dig right in? With a shovel? You will destroy the site.
I'm not doing archaeology right now, Brink. I'm looking for something to help get us home.
Your name will live forever as the bone-headed space hero who destroyed precious data at the first alien archaeological site.
That's better than having my name live forever. As a commander of an expedition that disappeared and was never heard from again. Now get out of the way if you aren't going to help, Brink. This might take a while.
What a fine accomplishment, Commander. Now we have a pile of meaningless dirt and bones.
Maybe not. You never know when an alien bone will prove useful.
Jawbone.
What do you think? Was this the skull of a sentient being? Or a pet? Or a beast of burden?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's dead.
It's a strange-shaped jawbone. The teeth still look strong.
Can we pick up any other bones?
Whatever creature these bones used to be, I don't think we've got anything like it on Earth.
Okay, let's head off to the next part. Grave and dirt ramp. Wow.
Fantastic! Look!
Spaceship.
More proof of alien life.
Do you think there's anyone or anything alive?
It seems someone had to have been here.
Let's hope they're peaceful. Or gone.
The music is very ominous. You mean Brink? Yeah. He's quite obnoxious. And I will tell you, you won't like him more.
Can you tell anything about what these people look like from the interior of their ship?
All this rust, corrosion. Perhaps animals have moved things around. Hard to know what we're looking at. Let me look. Try not to disturb anything.
Well, I don't see any treasure, but there is something in here. When we get back, the engineers are going to have a field day trying to figure out how this worked.
Don't touch anything, and the first thing I do is open a chest and pick something up. Let's see, nothing else in here. Hanging wire.
We might need this wire later. I'm gonna see if I can pull it down.
First, shouldn't you turn the power off at the breaker box?
What?
That was a joke, Lo.
Oh, yeah. Huh. Stand back in case something comes down on our heads.
What
Look
are
at
you?
it. It's beautiful.
Ooh.
Changing shapes, mathematical progressions of ever more complex polyhedrons.
Next time I suggest pulling a wire.
No, I'm glad you did. What could that have been?
Womble! Welcome
Not
in.
a random electrical discharge.
Hope you're
Maybe it's
doing
a
good.
kind of computer display. Maybe to the aliens who piloted this ship it conveyed some meaningful information. But to me, it means absolutely nothing.
Okay, let's pick up the wire
It still might be useful.
and the rod.
Did any of you see? Was this here before that thing appeared?
Of course it was. Do you think an electrical field can carry a solid object?
It wasn't there before. Can we investigate it?
It's a rod, engraved. 5 geometric shapes. Some kind of device. I have no clue what it might be for.
Okay. Think we're all good there. Let's check out the engines.
These engines are enormous, but there is no evidence of any type of combustion. No scorching, no oxidation.
The design of this ship is not consistent with the vast geometric structures we've encountered so far.
So this ship is not from around here.
Not in my opinion.
Perhaps they were stranded here, much like us.
It's a possibility.
This alien technology is hopelessly ruined.
Okay. Let's head back to the platform. Like a fire.
I think we can safely say this is not a natural weather phenomenon.
How about a mirage? Anyone voting for it being a mirage?
It knew we were here. It was trying to tell us something, or show us something.
Don't be too quick to anthropomorphize.
How do we know what life looks like here?
It might be alive, or it might be some kind of automatic guidance system. We triggered it in that ruined ship and now it's leading us.
You mean this is the last gasp of a holographic tour guide?
Or the Port Authority. Maybe it's telling us we're under arrest. Come quietly or self-aiming lasers will toast us to cinders in 15 seconds.
Stop it. Maybe you can think that's funny, but the last thing I need is some mischievous boy trying to give me the creeps.
If I wanted to give you the creeps, I'd tell you that it was the ghost of a long-dead alien.
How do you know it isn't a ghost?
Yellow.
What? You think this is where aliens end up when they die? If it is, then this place better be hell, because it sure isn't my idea of heaven.
Now you're starting to give me the creeps.
Okay, so you can dig this hole.
I'm gonna see if I can enlarge the hole. Maybe there's something under here.
Yeah, maybe something lives down in that hole.
The utterances of experts.
Well, got good use of the shovel so far.
The ground is soft here. Loose. I think this used to be an opening, and over the years, wind has filled it up with sand and dirt.
Here, let me see. Yes, that's right. You're probably right.
That means the ground is treacherous. It could be hollow under there.
Commander, I think it's time for an archaeologist to do the digging. I'm used to dealing with drifted soil.
The shovel is yours, Brink. Just be careful.
Go ahead.
The ground's pretty unstable. My feet kept sinking.
My whole training is to be careful, not to charge in with guns blazing. Finally, a good use for my extensive training.
No! It's completely...
I can't!
No!
Ah!
No.
Brink!
I couldn't get to him in time. I couldn't.
It happened too fast. How long a drop is it?
Looks like the rubble has formed a ramp. Follow me. Here he is. He's not moving.
Brink! Boston. He's dead.
Oh no. Or maybe, oh
I
yes.
should have been the one digging.
Then you'd be the dead one.
It was my responsibility to.
Brink and I are not children or trained monkeys. We're responsible adults. It could have been any of us, and there's not a thing you could have done to prevent it.
But to lose Brink, and we've only been up here.
Look, you can't keep me safe, and I can't keep you safe. So there's no particular reason for us to stay together. Our odds of getting back to Earth are better if we work separately on figuring this place out.
I don't like the idea of splitting up.
Why? Because we're safer together? Ask Brink about that.
Because maybe I won't know what I'm seeing without you to help me understand it.
If you find something interesting, the communicators still work. Till then, adios, ciao, sayonara, auf Wiedersehen.
Maggie, it's against every rule of military action for an officer to be separated from his command.
Boston, this isn't a military action. And you don't have a command.
You just
There's
agreed
just
that I
you
did have a
and me,
command.
And we both know exactly the same amount about this situation, which is to say, nada, nothing, zip. If we suddenly find ourselves facing an army, then you're in command again. Until then, adios, ciao, sayonara, auf Wiedersehen.
You already
Nobody
said
likes
that.
you when you smart off like that.
Yeah, all my psychological tests as a kid said that I didn't work well with others.
So this is what failure feels like.
We went to an astronaut outside of the Earth. We went up, blew a hole in it, and then went inside the hole, put in some shapes in a engraving or in a slot, pressed the slot, and then the asteroid turned out to be a ship that took us to another part of the galaxy. And voila, here we are. And there's
You can be
atmosphere
irritating sometimes, but you sure didn't deserve to die.
and gravity and everything on this planet.
Well, it probably wouldn't hurt too. The plants seem to draw energy from my body and disperse it among all the plants. They must share a common root system. It's pointing behind me.
Exactly.
I can't use these two things together.
But I want to.
It's a rod, engraved, 5 geometric shapes.
Well, it's 5 geometric shapes, so I can't do anything here at the moment.
I don't think I want to kick this door in.
Ooh, a plate.
Looks like one of the control plates we found on Attila.
And Attila is the name of the asteroid. And that alcove looked exactly like the control panel inside.
Doors everywhere. I wonder which one is the pay toilet.
Let's see, this one is also 4 red ones.
Somebody spent a long time engraving these smooth grooves on the surface of this column. I wish I knew what for. Another one of these engraved sticks. What are they? Wands? Batons? Bludgeons? Maybe some kind of handheld computer game. With my luck, it's a hand grenade.
It's purple. Here we go. Blue, red, green, red. Blue, red, green, red. I think.
Shut tight and I don't know the magic word. Somebody spent a long time engraving these smooth grooves on the surface of this column. I wish I knew what for.
I wonder if I guess the color of the handle, that it's purple, because this door is yellow. This door, can I go?
The door is shut tight.
Are we going around now? Yeah. Let's take the ramp down first. Wow.
It's hot here. And it's glowing down there. Ten to 1, it's the power source for this place. All I need to do now is to find the light switch, or the plug, or the fuse box, or whatever makes this thing work. An instruction manual might help. Maybe a map. And I could use a sandwich. And a hot jukebox and a cold beer. Or just a starship headed for home. Get a grip, Boston.
Yeah. I wanted to know what that was. That was lying there. Sounds like a good weekend, Womble.
I can see a lens way down at the bottom.
A lens?
I can see a lens way down at the bottom.
Okay. Ooh, loose plate.
Nothing happened.
What is it? Okay, it was red. No. Blue. That removes. That's yellow. That. No. That. Ooh, it continued. I don't know. I'll get back to that. Let's take the blue crystal for now. Can we look over the edge now? It's still ongoing. Okay.
Hot and glowing. If it isn't the power source, maybe I'm on the edge of hell.
Don't think so. Hopefully something stuck. I wonder where Maggie went, since she doesn't have a flashlight. Or maybe she does. Sorry. It was just a rock. Hey.
There is an airtight seal between these two rooms. There is an airtight seal between these two rooms.
Yeah? And how do I... Oh. Okay.
This looks like a command center. That won't fit. That won't fit. That won't fit. It's an energized crystal. This crystal is lifeless.
Can we use it with this one?
It won't do anything. It won't accomplish anything. That won't fit. That won't fit. That won't fit.
How about the tusk then?
That won't fit. It's an energized crystal. It's an energized. It's an energized.
Yeah. Can't do anything. Meow. Hachio.
I can see a tunnel that connects
Welcome
to
in.
the island I just came from.
Nice. How was it?
There's a crystalline tube stretching across the bottom of the sea. There's an undersea tunnel leading into the base of a nearby island. From this vantage point, I can see a whole system of underwater tunnels.
Ah, nice. Love to hear it.
I see many undersea tunnels, all
The
leading
Wreck
from
Queens
the large
know
central
when
island
wrecks are
to
being
the
spoken
smaller
of.
islands. I see many undersea tunnels, all leading from the large central island to the smaller islands.
Yet a new name. Koimodo. Rick is still there. Okay. I believe it's that one, right? Let's take another look. Yeah. Or is it? Is those two? Yeah, those two look the same. I thought that was the same as. Okay. No. Let's try it on all the doors then. I don't have anything new with me, no. Nothing. I wonder if there are any shapes I can.
It's pointing behind me. Shut tight and I don't know the magic word.
Last panel. Not working on any of them? Damn it.
The door is shut tight. I can't use these two things together.
Maybe I can use the rope control panel.
I can't use these two things together. I can't use these two things. Nothing happened.
Noticed that it was quite a while since I
if it is
played this one.
Source, Maybe I'm on the edge of hell.
Because I'm not entirely...
I can't reach that.
Let's see.
It won't do anything.
Not as...
It won't do anything.
I don't remember it as good as other games. Yeah, we don't really have any use for blue crystal yet, so let's put that back in maybe. And I don't know what the control panel is for at the moment, so I leave that for now. Maybe we can see what Maggie is
Robbins,
up to.
this is Lowe. Do you read?
Robin's here. I read you.
Got any ideas about our friendly ghost? Do you think it was trying to get one of us hurt?
How can I know, Boston? But I think it was trying to show us how to get down here. Brink falling and getting killed, that was an accident. Whether the ghost is a sentient being or some kind of holographic guide, it led us into a different part of the complex, didn't it?
Yeah, but is that good or bad?
It's better than sitting around in the sunlight wishing for a swimming pool.
Where do you think we'll run into our next ghost?
If it was just a leftover holographic display, maybe we've seen the last one. But if it's an intelligent entity, it could still be watching, evaluating us.
I should have worn my Sunday best.
What's that? The t-shirt with no holes?
Maggie, I found a plate like the ones in the asteroid that triggered our journey here.
For all we know, any plates we find might send us on a voyage to the opposite edge of the galaxy.
Tell you what, I'll keep looking for more of them and you decipher that language so we can read the directions.
Great. You get to look for metal things lying around on the ground while I have to decode a completely alien language without any information about how they think or what they might be writing about. Yeah, that's a fair division of labor.
Still looking for more of these plates, Maggie.
While you're at it, see if you can find a big juicy steak. Or, I'm not fussy, a nice salad, or even a couple of grapes.
I'm sorry Brink is dead, but I don't think it's right for you to blame me for it.
I don't blame you.
It's not safe for us to be separated.
It's not safe for us to be together either. In fact, Boston, it's just plain not safe.
I'm sorry that I can't protect against every possible accident, but that doesn't mean it isn't better for us to stay together.
Would you stop taking this personally, Boston? I'm doing my best to decipher the inscriptions that are all over the place here. Would you be any good at that?
No.
So please, go do what you're good at, and I'll stay where I am and do what I can do best.
Where are you?
For instance, you might figure out how to turn on the lights around here.
Brink's death scared me too, Maggie.
Well, it didn't scare me. I've seen people die before, Boston. I've covered terrorism, I've covered executions, I've covered wars.
So what you're saying is this is just another assignment for you?
Coming on the space shuttle to divert the course of Attila, that was just another assignment. Nobody ever asked me if I wanted to go to an alien world from which there might be no return.
Nobody knew.
You expected something alien, Boston, and you didn't tell me.
What if you had known? Known everything. Coming here, being marooned, Brink dead.
Oh, shut up, Boston.
You would have come anyway, wouldn't you?
Don't you have something useful to do?
Brink's still dead.
Thanks for the status report.
As irritating as he was sometimes, I really miss having Brink around.
Do we though?
There's nothing you could have done.
I don't think
Let
we
it
do.
go.
Do you think that apparition meant anything?
I'm not sure, but it seemed to focus on that spot.
Thanks. Load a shuttle. Come in, Ken. Way out of range. He's dead.
He's dead. He should be dead.
You could be irritating sometimes, but you sure didn't deserve to die. It's pointing behind me.
Let's go up again and see if we can do anything up here.
I wonder what they use this for.
Let's look at some jetpacks. No. Nothing on the dirt ramp at all. No. Let's just back to the clearing. Nothing on the graves. No. Okay, let's get back to. Let's get back down. I wonder if it's the other way around. And do any of these doors look purple to you guys? I mean, this one looks reddish and this one yellowish. And then the door we can't get into. There doesn't seem to be any control panel for that one. It does look purple though. Yeah.
It's a rod, engraved. 5 geometric shapes.
Yeah. Can we peer it up?
It won't accomplish anything.
No? Okay then. How about breaking this down?
It won't accomplish anything.
No. What am I missing? Sealed door. I mean, he's holding it like that, so you would assume you're reading it from blue to red.
I can't help feeling like this thing is some kind of key. But is this the key to this lock? And if it is, how does it work? And why am I talking to myself? How long before I'm completely nuts?
Do we think it's anything else other than these? Am I missing a shape? Do you think a shape is wrong? I know I finished it once or twice, but it has been quite a long time for me as well. Blue, red, green, red. And I think it looks just like this. And I've gone through that on all the doors so far. It's so I think the green and the red at the end looks the same shape, and the first red is different. And then a blue triangle. Or Or maybe I need to do that on... It just isn't enough with just doing... Maybe I need to compare it with the rod
I
as
can't
well.
help feeling like this thing is some kind of key. But is this the key to this lock? And if it is, how does it work? And why am I talking to myself?
Yeah, shut up.
How long before I'm completely nuts?
Thinking something on the shapes of the doors on the panels should be a clue to which...
I can't help feeling like this thing is some kind of key. But is this the key to this lock? And if it is, how does it work? And why am I talking to myself?
Why can't I skip?
How long before I'm completely nuts?
I've done it on all the doors. Might have to do a quick Google on it. Just to get some progress. Let's try to do this one more time.
I can't help feeling like this thing is some kind of key. But is this the key to this lock? And if it is...
Let's see. Okay. Saying that they want me to do things down here at the beginning. Oh, I should remember to save as well, because there is no autosave here in case something crashes. So let's look down here again.
Hot and glowing. If it isn't the power source, maybe I'm on the edge of hell.
Yeah, this
The
one.
lens is missing. I can see a lens way down at the bottom. I can see a lens way down at the bottom.
Right. So there's 4 lenses, and then that one isn't pointing to the center; is pointing to the side. So we need to. Okay. Of course, should have seen that. And then they're talking about how would you...
Nothing happened.
Oops. How would you know what to press here? No, I haven't, Lamode. Actually forgot about it this last time. Middle one is red. He's pausing the robot. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So I need to So, okay, now I understand. That was kind of a robot. So it jumps down in the case that one want to go to. Oops. What happens if I... Oh. And pause. More to the left. Oh. So let's move 2 more and then pause. And then up. And then pause. Yes. Yes. Aha! So I was right. Just that it needed power to open up the doors as well. Progress!
So much for the cafeteria idea.
Boston, are you there?
I just got the power turned on and a door opened up here. They use geometric shapes as a kind of combination for the locks.
Boston, you won't believe where I am. I'm in a place filled with alien technology, the most fantastic things I've ever seen.
How did you even
and the
get there?
machines are working.
What are they doing?
I don't know yet. I mean, they're really alien. Like nothing I've seen before.
Don't go too fast, Maggie.
I'll be careful, Boston. But it's not like we have time to use correct scientific procedures to test these things.
Where are you? How
It's
can I get to you?
interesting that the
I wish I
button
knew.
on the
It's a
bottom
sure thing
left
you can't
of
get here the
the-
way I did. I slid through a low tunnel in the rock, and then it kind of got filled with debris when the roof collapsed.
You could have been killed.
other communication
guess
area
this
is the
isn't
same symbol
But if
as
we'd been together, whoever went through the crack second would definitely have been
as
killed.
in the
Keep that in
asteroid.
mind when you're thinking about coming to save me. I handled it just fine.
Yeah, I guess you did.
We're both doing okay, Boston.
Yeah, we
We'll
are.
find a way to connect up with each other when it matters.
Maggie? Good work.
Thanks, Boston.
Ooh. Ooh, like a transportation system. Hey, these are the things that we saw in the other place before when we looked outside the windows. I wonder if he sensed that
Now
the
I know
whole...
what my pet hamster felt like.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. Weakened door. That seems like we can use the tusk or something on that then.
I need some help to pry this door open. I need some help to pry this door open.
Can we use the jawbone maybe first?
It won't do anything.
Well, I assume we don't want to use the shovel, can break the shovel in that case.
I need some help to pry this door open.
Any debris or anything that is in the way? No? Let's go outside.
Nothing
I
could open
play.
this door.
Ooh. We need to remember this shape later on, I think.
Plenty of water here. If it's drinkable, then we won't die right away. We'll have plenty of time to starve to death.
Ooh. Like a... Wow. Maybe we don't want to touch the water.
If Maggie were here, I'd tell her not to take a chance on swimming in the same water with a large eel that may or may not think of her as dinner. So maybe I'll take my own advice and stay on dry land.
Okay, let's go back for now. Strange device. Oh, here we go.
Another ghost. The last one pointed the way down into the Nexus. Of course, that's how Brink died.
Is this a bridge device?
I can't open
it. Can we use something?
It won't accomplish anything. It won't accomplish anything.
Oh, there's one.
I can't open it.
Let's use it on the panel instead.
It won't accomplish anything.
Okay. Let's go inside for now then.
A bunch of displays set into the walls. Inscriptions here and there. I'd say it looks like some kind of museum.
Another growing crystal.
Strange glowing crystals. Symbols written on a plate. Looks like an alphabet.
Looks very advanced. Ooh, another rod.
Another one of these engravings on a stick. That canister sure packs a punch.
That reminded me of these things kind of reminds me of Outer Wilds. I'm not really sure what I'm looking at. I mean, this one is dead for sure, and then comes back to life. So I guess we can do something for Brink. Engraved rod. Into the triangle. then something grows.
Could this be some sort of burial chamber?
Strange. Oh. Oh right, what's a door here? Hey!
Boston!
Maggie, I found you.
I wasn't aware that I was missing.
You know what I mean. I found a way to get where you are. Through the museum, back that way.
That's nice, Boston. If that's the museum, then I guess this is the library.
I found out how to open doors back in the Nexus. There's a tram that leads out here.
Look, Boston, I think it's great you're finding things out, but I'm trying to concentrate here. I feel like I'm so close to making sense of some of this stuff, and I just want to stay here and keep working. All right?
Sure, of course.
What have you found out then?
Anyway, I know where to find you, and you know how to get out of here if you want to.
Thanks. Yes. When I learn something, I'll call you on the box, okay?
All right. All right, yes, I won't bug you anymore right now.
I've decided that has to be a control console for a data retrieval system. When I use the controls, different inscriptions appear, sometimes different languages. If English comes up, I'll let you know.
Wanna take a look at this
I
tablet?
found this in the museum. Can you read it?
It's not the same set of symbols I'm finding in the database here. I don't think it's designed for strangers to be able to read it.
Robbins, do you think it's possible to raise the dead?
Spiritually, yes. I've witnessed many ceremonies. Physically rejuvenate, I'm not sure. Why?
Oh, probably nothing. I wish you could read this inscription. I keep thinking that it really matters.
Give me a chance to get a handle on their language first. I'll give your inscriptions a try when I can.
How are you doing with your data retrieval?
I'm retrieving, I'm just not understanding.
But you're pretty sure it's their language.
I don't know. Just like the museum you found, I think this library was meant to be used by lots of different species. I think this language may have been especially designed to be easy to translate.
If it's easy, why is it taking so long?
It's easy compared to translating a genuinely alien language that you've never heard spoken aloud. Give me a break, Boston. I think I've got a handle on a couple of the symbols, but I have to test it out and see if it makes sense.
I'm thinking that maybe we should consider teaming up again.
Why? I think the answer to getting home is here in these displays. You go out and explore like you have been, and I'll work at getting us home. When I figure it out, I'll take you with me. No charge.
Brink's still dead.
Thanks for the status report.
Thanks.
Let's look, see if there's anything else in here. No, nothing. Another console.
The screens must be part of one large computer. I don't think we'll be able to fix this screen.
Okay, now let's head back to the Nexus. See if we can open another door. I want to be able to open that panel. Oh, I could go to it. Okay. I'll get back to that later. Let's see where we head off now. We're going directly back to the Nexus, or seems like it. Yep. Okay. Nothing else down here for me to pick up? No? Okay. Ooh. Sparks. Ooh, look at that now.
When this rock fell from the ceiling, it must have cracked open an energy conduit under the floor. It won't accomplish anything. There's a huge amount of energy flowing along this column.
This one looks reddish. Let's look at our next one. So they look the same. So red, red, and then blue, and a green triangle or pyramid. That one there. Green triangle and a blue square. There we go. Yeah, baby. Another place to go.
Uh-oh. The other trams came as soon as I called them. Maybe there are some controls somewhere.
Maybe now we need to go back. To the dark tunnel. Still don't know what to do here, though.
This hole is empty. This crystal is lifeless. That won't fit. I can't use these two things.
No? Okay then. Don't feel I can do anything there. I wonder what the displays really told me.
Who knows if this will even work? Even if these really are the same crystals I saw resurrecting an alien in that museum display, they weren't designed for humans, but it's worth a shot. Brink!
He's
Are you
back.
okay?
I feel fine. What happened? I remember digging, and the ground gave way under me.
Brink, you've been dead for several hours.
You Americans, always exaggerating.
I assure you, Brink, no pulse, no breath, dead.
No,
But I
nothing.
found a couple of life crystals in a museum, and from a display there, I got an idea of how to use them.
Where's the crystal? I have to see it.
I wasn't sure it would work on a human being.
Our cellular structures must be very similar. Boston, it didn't just bring me to life. It brought me to life. I feel more powerful, more energetic, more alive than I've ever felt before.
He looks kind of greenish.
Maggie, do you read me?
Yes, I do. I hope this is important.
I think so. Brink isn't dead anymore, Maggie.
You have a very sick sense of humor. Goodbye.
No, wait, I'm serious.
Deadly serious.
Brink! I can't believe it.
It was a crystal I found in the museum. The display there showed it bringing someone back to life. So I tried it.
A crystal that heals the dead. If we ever get back home, this will change the world. It'll change everything.
It's not just being alive again, Maggie. I feel perfect. I feel like I never knew what good health was until today.
If something
Now
is
it's all the more
perfect
important we
like
find
that,
a way home.
I
Always
feel
kind of
it's
important to me.
kind of bad.
Keep exploring, Boston. I'll get back to work on the language.
You got it, Maggie.
Now what?
Brink. The ghost we saw that led us to that hole you fell through. I saw another one at the museum spire.
A museum guide?
Whatever these ghosts are, I think they're trying to lead us to something.
Ah, but are they leading us somewhere we want to go?
Keep your eyes open for any metal plates like the ones we found back on Attila. I think if we find the right ones, they may fit in a triangular alcove in the Nexus.
And if they do fit, what would happen?
I have no idea, Brink, but I still think it's worth searching for them. What do you think the chances are that scientists back on Earth will be able to figure out these life crystals and make more?
They have to, that's all. You have no idea how good it feels to have such strength surging through my body. And not just my body. My mind has never been so alert. We have to find more of these crystals if we can. More and more of them.
I got this inscription from the museum. What do you think?
I think that's Maggie's department. I don't want to be bothered with things like this.
Maggie's found the library, or that's what we think it is.
Can she read the language already?
She's working on it. She has mastered the library controls.
Well, even if we can't find a way to get home, at least she may learn enough to help us stay alive here.
Do you think Maggie can learn an alien language?
She's very intuitive. If she used a crystal, she could learn anything.
I know, right?
This place is as empty as an ancient ruin, but at the same time, almost everything is still in working order.
I know what you mean. This must have been how the bear's house felt to Goldilocks. They just stepped away for a moment. They'll be back any time.
You still feel okay, Brink?
It's almost worth falling through holes on alien planets if you feel this good afterward.
Thanks.
Let's see if we can use that crystal on the fossil that we saw. All right, maybe Brink can help us with the door as well.
Brink, would you give me a hand with this?
You're using an alien tusk as a pry bar?
You got a better idea?
Sure.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yay! So many life crystals.
That was the longest visit from a ghost yet.
The whole display is centered on this basin. It's
And there
full
was a
of
skull.
crystals. Are these the life crystals? Like the one you used to bring me back to life?
They look like it.
Then it couldn't be more clear. These life crystals are the reason they brought us to this world. They have found the secret of life, and they want to share.
Weren't
Doubt.
you watching, Brink? I don't care what language you speak. That ghost shaped itself like a skull. It was warning us. These crystals are dangerous.
It
I
was
think
the
so
symbol
too.
of death, Lo. These crystals are the antidote for death. That's what it meant.
What if there are side effects? Did you think of that?
The side effect is that I feel better than I ever felt before. If you had used a life crystal on yourself, your mind would also be as clear as mine. And you'd see that there is nothing more important than getting these crystals and using them.
Brink, I think you're wrong. I think we need to be careful.
These aliens are kind and good, Commander. They have given us a gift.
Yeah? Well, if this is all so perfect, where are these aliens?
Maybe they've moved on to a higher plane of existence.
Or maybe they're all dead.
See how badly your brain is working. How could they be dead? They invented these life crystals. Commander, I feel sorry for you. Still tied down by an ordinary mind and ordinary fears. But I feel too good to want to argue with you. Believe what you want. I'm taking as many of these crystals as I can carry.
Well, I'm gonna take some for study back on Earth. I'm just not gonna use them.
But you will, Commander.
Ooh, that's the canister that we saw as well in one of the displays.
There is no reaction.
Ooh, can we? Oh,
There's a signal here, but I'm not getting a clear reading. It doesn't point in any direction.
ruined door. Let's try the crystal on the fossil.
It won't do anything.
Ja. Let's go back to Maggie. Alright, we didn't check on this display. That's kind of when we arrived. So we're in the center and then there's 5 around and then that's visitors to the people here. And they walk down.
I don't see any aliens coming to greet us.
No, me neither. Okay, let's go into Maggie first for a quickie and then we'll see if we can save the game to pause for now.
Robbins. Brink is alive again. I can't believe it.
I can't either. I sure hope he's the same person.
How are you doing with your data retrieval?
I'm retrieving, I'm just not understanding.
But you're pretty sure it's their language.
I don't know. Just like the museum you found, I think this library was meant to be used by lots of different species. I think this language may have been especially designed to be easy to translate.
If it's easy, why is it taking so long?
No, nothing
It's
new then.
easy compared to translating a genuinely alien language that you've never heard spoken aloud. Give me a break, Boston. I think I've got a handle on a couple of the symbols, but I have to test it out and see if it makes sense.
I'm thinking that maybe we should consider teaming up again.
Why? I think the answer to getting home is here in these displays. You go out and explore like you have been, and I'll work at getting us home. When I figure it out, I'll take you with me. No charge.
Thanks.
So, I guess we don't
No
want
thanks. Explosives make me nervous.
If this is what I think it is, it should react rather violently with water.
to. Oh, okay. Let's, Oh, I don't want to talk to Brink.
Brink.
I don't want to talk
Never
to
mind.
Brink. I want to go out. Violently with water, then let's throw it into the water.
Gross. Hey, Brink. Do you think...
Where is he?
Brink? Brink? Where are you? Brink, answer me.
Brink, can you hear me? Where are you?
Damn it, Brink!
Maggie? Brink's run off. He wasn't acting very rational when we found a big supply of life crystals.
Hello,
I'm
hello!
afraid maybe those things are addictive.
Gettlers.
Or they altered his
Welcome in.
personality or something. A ghost tried to warn us, but Brink was feeling too cocky to listen to good advice.
Just when this place starts looking benign, it finds new ways to be dangerous.
Anyway, I'm going on without him. I can't think of anything else to do.
I'll try to contact him now and then, see if he's willing to talk.
Thanks, Maggie. I'm beginning to take this personally. Nobody wants to stay with me. Maybe it's my deodorant. I think it failed somewhere
lack
back
of.
there on Attila.
Okay. Let's use the canister on the water.
I want to make absolutely sure this explosive kills that eel creature. It won't accomplish anything.
Ew.
Damn. My knowledge of alien anatomy is weak and it shows. It won't accomplish anything.
Can we put in some tusk?
It won't do anything.
No? I guess we can't.
The crystal is making the teeth twitch. It makes the tusk just slightly warm.
One more time. Poor thing. Oh no,
Damn.
frozen
My
camera.
knowledge of alien anatomy is weak and it shows.
Oh well, I was actually thinking of closing down there for tonight anyway, so let's save, overwrite that, quit. Move over there and see if we can get the camera back on. Oh, that's what happened. I'm using my my phone as a web camera, and yeah, it ran out of juice, so my phone is completely dead at the moment. Oh well. Yeah, I am thinking a lot. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. It has been fun, even though I feel a bit... It's always hard, you know, when it's when you want to be progressive and progress a game and you just get stuck. But I think we made good progress anyway. So yeah, thank you very much, everyone, for being here. I'll be back potentially later this week or next week. That is. Thinking Thursday again. So I'll see you then in that case. With that, have a wonderful Sunday, and I'll catch you all later on. Goodbye. Thank you.